Have the arcade experience. Now you can bring the arcade experience home because your vision is our vision. ColecoVision.
You know why Atari's better than movies? No usher. And with Atari, see, you get to be part of the action. Like Phoenix. Big bird game. Hey, get your feet off the seat there, pal. Try to make it through the forest without being attacked by... Right. Hey, don't make me come up there. Hey. Phoenix and Centipede, a great double feature from Atari.
Which of you Imagic experts has created the toughest game for Atari's video system?
Demon Attack! Tough!
Move over, Fire Breath.
You not good enough for Demon Attack! You in big trouble! I'm winning!
Good work, Voltar. Demon Attack really is tough. Imagic's Demon Attack.
Tough!
In television version. Coming soon.
You love our video games, or we'll buy them back. Because we have Commando Raid with action above and below. Word Zapper, it takes fast action and a quick mind. Towering Inferno, Sneak and Peek, and Space Jockey 2. Yes, you love our games, or we'll buy them back. For video action that's guaranteed hot. Look for the name US Games.
Play to win. You never lose when 7-Up's the one you choose. It's a natural kind of taste. Nothing else comes near. 7-Up cools your thirst. 7-Up, the difference is clear. It does what only it can do. Nothing else comes near. It's a clean, refreshing taste. 7-Up, the difference is clear. Seven Up cools you. 7-Up suits you. 7-Up, the difference is clear.
Odyssey is about to change the name of the game. Witness the launch of the Odyssey Command Center. A totally new precision keyboard with fingertip command over all keyboard functions for increased play value and computer and terminal expansion. Hand controls contoured to fit comfortably in the palm of the hand. Hand controls that store in convenient spaceports, out of the way, but never far away.
Television. Activision doesn't make video games for us.
You Pitfall, that challenging jungle adventure game that dares you to find the treasure, and Stampede, that rope and Doty's Roundup game.
Negative. Pitfall and Stampede by Activision for Activision. We put you in the game.
Đá làm không không thấy thế thì xấu cạp. Ta hay quá ngạ cạp嚟住潮嚟啦喎。40幾鐘我都甩過去㗎。真係有輸咗啦。
我哋好好體育精神嘅，嚇。雅達利多新招，好玩到扎扎跳。
You're a kid, right? Wrong! You're a gorilla being chased by wild warriors. You're playing Amidar, the challenging new home video game. You've outsmarted the warriors and won, right? Wrong! Now you're a paint roller being chased by pigs. Amidar is action-packed like the arcade game and lots of fun. You've won, right? Wrong! You're a gorilla again, only now the game's faster. But you're ready for Amidar, right? Right. From Parker Brothers, the ones to beat.
Atari Pac-Man into your Atari video computer system, and you're playing the hottest games in Space Invaders, Atari Pac-Man. Pac-Man fever. It's driving me crazy. Pac-Man fever. I'm going out of my... Hate to eat and run. Pac-Man by Atari.
Ready? Go!
Peanut butter. Chocolate.
Here it comes! You missed! Faster! Get out of the way! Uh-oh! Oh, wow! Your peanut butter hit my chocolate! Your chocolate hit my peanut butter!
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Real milk chocolate, delicious peanut butter. Two great tastes that taste great together.
Reese's? Yeah!
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Hello there, everybody. This is Mel Allen for Atari Real Sports. For you baseball fans, Atari gives you super pitching, hitting, and stealing. And with Atari football, there's outstanding running, kicking, and long balls. Hey, touchdown! How about that? New Atari Real Sports. Folks, it's almost as much fun as being here.
These Super Sports graphics only on the new Atari Super System. Hot dogs sold separately.
Last year, we asked our competition to pick the best personal computer based on price and memory. They all chose the Commodore 64. With all the changes in the computer industry, we thought we'd better check again. The new IBM personal computer chose the Commodore 64. The new Apple IIe chose the Commodore 64. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Commodore, in more homes than any other home computer.
I'm about to show you something new for Intellivision that will revolutionize the way video games are played and compared. First, here's a popular Atari game. Now don't look. And here's new Space Spartans for the IntelliVoice module.
Hello, Commander.
Starbase 1 under attack. The battle is over.
New IntelliVoice. Now that Intellivision talks, you can tell the difference with your eyes closed.
As a result of new packaging, new size, and this great new commercial, the 2600 was a complete sellout in '86 and should do even better in '87 with new and exciting software, plus increased advertising support, and still for the same amazing retail price of under $50. In 1986, we also introduced the next generation of video game systems, the new 7800. And it was an immediate smash hit. In summer 1987, new super game titles like one-on-one basketball, winter games, and Skyfox will be released to take advantage of the 7800's graphics, lifelike animation, and superb sound effects. Plus, there will be other hot new titles from such top software companies as Activision, Electronic Arts, Broderbund, and Epix. And at under $100, the 7800 is one of the best home entertainment values in the world. That's why we're telling millions of consumers that the 7800 plays more games and at a much lower price per cartridge than the competition.
The more game cartridges a video game system plays, the more fun it is. And the Atari 7800 plays more games than the competition. And they're about half these super games like Skyfox, one-on-one basketball, summer games, winter games, Karateka, Gatto, Impossible Mission, arcade classics like Pole Position, Centipede, Xevious, Deluxe Asteroids, Ms. Pac-Man, Joust, Galaga, Choplifter, Robotron 2084. All 2600 games like Solaris, Midnight Magic, Football, Kung Fu Master, Move Patrol. The Atari 7800. More games at about half the price.
For 1987, we've designed the ultimate high-end video game system. Introducing the Atari XE game system. Everything for the sophisticated game player in one box. A sleekly designed game console with an incredible 64 kilobytes of memory. That's as much power as a computer has to create the most lifelike graphics and animation ever. Add to that an attachable game-playing keyboard for playing the most sophisticated arcade and computer games. Games that require keyboard interaction. And a target gun for playing the most exciting target and shooting games. The XE system has a great existing library of sports games, adventure games, strategy games, and arcade classics. The system even comes with Flight Simulator 2, Missile Command, and a great target game, all included. And hundreds of XE and XL cartridges are playable on the new game system. And if the serious gamer wants to play disc-based software, an XE disc drive is available separately. We're telling the exciting XE game system story with two hard-hitting, memorable 30-second television commercials.
I know. You think you're going to be the one person in the world who can't operate a computer. You think you won't even be able to hook it up and it'll sit on your shelf mocking you. Well, this is how easy it is to get started with the new Atari XL home computer. Once you get the whole system set up, there are over 2,000 things you can do with it. Just plug this into here. Very easy, because there's only one place it goes, and there, you're ready to go.
26 seconds.
I can go again. I can do it much faster. Go again. Let's go again.
Now we come to the main...
In the competitive world of home computers, the Commodore 64 is absolutely unbeatable. With its enormous 64K memory, its printers, plotter, disk drive, monitor, and its vast range of software, we believe the only thing the Commodore 64 doesn't have is any serious competition. The Commodore 64. Never forget it's the world's biggest selling home computer.
Doreen, I'm sure when you went out last week to play Pong, you got to having so much fun you just plain forgot to come home. We all miss you, Doreen. But guess what? Atari, inventors of them electronic games you put the quarters in, just made Pong for home TV. Scorekeeping and all. Pong, invented by Atari. Now at last you can play at home. Dumpling, darling, come on back home.
Atari. Omväxling, spänning, kvalitet. Basketboll. Dodgem. Missile Command. Bowling. Space Invaders. Video Pinball. Asteroids. Breakout. Atari, möjligheternas maskin.
It's Donkey Kong, the arcade sensation, and now you can play it at home.
Hang on, sweetheart! I'm gonna save ya!
Now you can play Donkey Kong on your ColecoVision, Atari VCS, or Intellivision video game system. Donkey Kong has multiple screens, just like the arcade game.
You're not gonna stop me, you stupid ape!
Play Donkey Kong on your ColecoVision, Atari VCS, or Intellivision video game system.
Don't worry, darling! I'll save you! Help me!
Arcade players, get ready. The new Atari 5200 Super System is here. With a controller so advanced it plays arcade. Graphics so real it looks arcade. With arcade hits you can't play on any other system. No other home video system can touch it. The new Atari 5200 Super System. It's as good as you are, maybe even better.
Good luck, son. Make us proud. Forward! Bye, Mom, all right!
This year, 2 million families will send their kids off to college. But many of these kids won't be able to compete because they lack computer skills. A home computer can help. The Commodore 64 gives you more computer for less money than anyone else. Instead of saving for your kid's education, maybe you should spend a little for it.
About face! Suck it in, Shorty! Yes, sir! What's that? Yes, sir! Smash!
If you've got the guts, we've got the game. Chopper Command by Activision for the Atari Video Computer System.
Command firing! Give it to him! Look out, Lou! Attack! Watch your radar! Retreat! Oh! You men got the guts! Yes, sir! get your own game. Chopper Command by Activision.
Got it. Joust.
Joust, the video game where buzzard men battle ostrich men. The graphics go beyond your wildest dreams.
You'd have to buy this many Atari computers for $899 each to get the same built-in memory as this many Commodore 64s for under $600.
This Christmas you can buy another toy, or you can buy this. The Sega Master System of Entertainment, with super sensitive control pads and a pinpoint accurate light phaser that even registers misses. The unique Sega card with 256K memory and even more. Our mega cartridge with an unbelievable 4 times more power than most cartridges. It's a future of excitement. The Sega Master System of Interactive Video Entertainment.
Now, Sega challenges you to experience Segascope 3D. 3D so real it puts the action right in your face. Not even 3D effects like these can match what you'll see through these amazing Segascope 3D glasses. Games and accessories sold separately. And nothing but the experience itself can give you the challenge and excitement of Sega games like Zaxxon 3D, coming soon. And Missile Defense 3D, Segascope 3D, only on the Sega system. Sega, the challenge will always be there.
Nebula. They're wild about it on Tyrannus. Even on Modus, they eat it up. It's Moon Patrol, the new video game cartridge from Atari. Console sold separately and hooked up by an adult. You can bounce over moon craters.
Watch it, man. He's gonna get you.
You can zap flying saucers, but careful.
This is more fun than a barrel of Earthlings.
Moon Patrol, the Atari video game cartridge. Versions available for all Atari systems. Console sold separately.
Now, playing on ColecoVision, Mr. Do and Time Pilot, 2 of the best new arcade games for the best system made. This is Time Pilot, a battle with aircraft from the past and the future. Homing missile! Got him! Uh-oh, blue bomber! And this is Mr. Do. Mow a path to his fruit and start picking, but don't get picked off. Powerball! Nice shot. Mr. Do and Time Pilot, now playing on ColecoVision. The best system in town keeps getting better.
My whole life has changed since the award-winning Frogger home video game became so popular. Frankly, I'm swamped by admirers. So to get away from it all, I reach for Frogger. It's a challenge, Ribbit, because the better you are, Ribbit, Ribbit, the harder Frogger is to play. Oops.
Ladies first.
Do they love me or my Frogger?
Frogger, Sega's arcade game, now a home video game from Parker Brothers, the ones to beat.
Asteroids, Centipede, Missile Command, Star Raiders. The thrills of Atari are all at McDonald's. You can win Atari home video and computer prizes and McDonald's food. Purchase of Chicken McNuggets required to redeem food prizes. Just scratch the card and match 2 dots without getting zapped. Sometimes you win, sometimes. Because every card can be a winner. Taste the thrill of Atari.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got a million toys at Toys R Us that she can play with.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
They got the best for so much less. You really flip your lid.
From bikes to trains to video games, it's the biggest toy store there is. Gee whiz.
I don't want to grow up. 'Cause baby, if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid.
More games, more toys, oh boy. I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
Home video game, Ribbit. It's just like the arcade game. Very lifelike, Ribbit. See, you have to hop Frogger past these cars and trucks. Missed, Ribbit. Past the snakes, onto the logs. Oh, and the alligators in the river. Ribbit, Ribbit. And back home to his lily pad. Phew. Frogger is absolutely riveting. The new Frogger home video game. Bring it back to your pad.
Sega's arcade game, now a home video game. From Parker Brothers, the ones to beat.
Italian. The other, no foreign languages. The Atari family is learning.
3 programs teach us to program.
The other.
We've only one.
And while the Atari family learns to play Centipede, Star Raiders, and Defender,
Gee, me.
the other learned.
We made a mistake.
Over 2,000 programs with the world's most popular games, but, sorry, only with Atari home computers.
Let's go into deep space. Galactic map. Sector 11. Hyperspace. Sights in. Cylon warships. Attack. Steady. Stand by. Photons. Star Raiders. That's it. What a video game. Atari Star Raiders. Only for systems from Atari.
Hämta Niklas!
Niklas! Niklas!
Fram! Faran är över!
Atari, det nya dataspelet med hundratals färgsprakande äventyr. Atari ansluts till din vanliga TV.
Frågan är vem som har roligast.
Atari finns i varuhus, TV-handel och leksaksbutiker.
A fly. I'll have a mutant fly. Hello, Yar. You'll need some protection. Ion zone. Shift chroma. Intensify. Okay. Now you'll need some weapons. You have a formidable enemy. The Kotile. Watch it, Yar. He has a lethal drone and some other tricks up his sleeve. Spiral. Go. Oh, good move, Yar. Now, I have a surprise for you. A Zorlon cannon. Use it, Yar. Fire again. Got him. That's revenge. Yar's revenge. This could be fun. This could be a lot of fun, like asteroids. Yes, that's it. Get him. Get him. Beautiful. Watch it. Disintegrate. Now, let's go into deeper space. Galactic map, okay? Sector 11. Hyperspace. Sights in. Cylon warships. Attack. Photons.
The world's greatest arcade video games are now the world's greatest home video games. They're only from Atari, and only for systems from Atari, which means that when you play them on an Atari home video game system, you'll see amazing graphics, like this. Thrilling action, like this. It also means that if you try to play them on anything but an Atari system, you'll see something like this.
Got this new video game by Activision called Freeway. I just plug it into my Atari video game system. It really impressed the ladies. Of course, with Freeway, you gotta be real good to race your chicken across 10 lanes of heavy traffic. You gotta dodge speeding cars, roaring trucks. Sometimes you make it without getting your feathers ruffled. Sometimes... Ladies, I'm only human. Freeway by Activision.
You're a starship captain in an asteroid field. Blasted with your lasers or put up your shield. As a missile commander defending your city. If you're not quick enough, they'll show no pity. The invaders won't stop us from the skies they drop.
3 out-of-this-world games from Atari, the #1 video computer system with more games than any other.
Everyone's gone Atari, the #1 video game.
Only Atari makes the world's most popular home video games. The only Space Invaders. The only Asteroids. The only Pac-Man. The only Missile Command. And soon, the only Defender. And the only way you can play any of them is on a home video system made by Atari.
Really like. She's the most exciting woman I ever met. Yeah?
Atari introduces the Woman of the Year, Ms. Pac-Man. Just like the arcade classic, 4 different game screens, floating fruit, even pretzels.
Honey, don't you know I'm more than Pac-Man with a bow?
Reach for Ms. Pac-Man.
Reach for glory.
Do it. You can do it. You can do the Pac-Man cereal. You can do the Pac-Man with Pac-Man marshmallows. You can open wide, gobble up the ghost and hide it inside. Marshmallow, orange, red, pink, and blue. Trouble up good, or they might kill you. You can do it. You can do the Pac-Man.
Packed with marshmallows and corn puffs, Pac-Man cereal's part of a good breakfast.
You can do it. You can do the Pac-Man.
Aliens have taken over the Earth. Every moving vehicle is theirs, and so is the land. You and you alone have captured one of their flying saucers. Can you beat the aliens with their own machine? You can. If you're fast, if you're accurate, if you don't lose your nerve. You are the Space Jockey. The fate of the Earth is in your hands. Yours in this new cartridge from U.S. Games. Space Jockey. Fly it if you can. Space Jockey. Beat it if you can. Space Jockey. Sweaty palms are guaranteed with U.S. Games.
The Commodore 64 home computer has an unusually large memory. Remember? It also has all the peripherals you're ever likely to need. Monitors, plotters, printers, disk drives, and a vast range of software. Which means you'll get so much more enjoyment out of your home computer. The Commodore 64. Remember the enormous memory, but don't forget the peripherals and software.
Hey, that's Frogger!
Yeah, it's the official tabletop version of the arcade game.
It plays the same! Where'd you get it? Mr. Arcade is here! Galaxian, it's mine! Pac-Man!
Want to take it home?
Yeah! My own Pac-Man! Mr. Arcade, could you?
Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong?
The official tabletop version.
Frogger, Donkey Kong, and Midway's Pac-Man and Galaxian. The arcade games you can take home with you from Coleco.
In the future, the John Geyer family is going to use their TV to plan family finances, learn French, improve math skills, and quarterback an NFL team.
They come to line of scrimmage.
Presenting in television, the home video system from Mattel Electronics. 2 components, each sold separately. Start with the master component, available now for super games like NFL football.
I'm back to pass.
Go for it, Dad.
Caught it.
And for learning fun from the electric company.
Now this one's a little tougher. I got it right.
And when you add the keyboard component available in 1981, Intellivision can change your family's life. From finances to fitness, to challenging sports and games, there's a growing library of Intellivision programs to involve every member of the family. Discover Intellivision. It can change your family's life.
Now, there's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. Because here comes Yoshi. And he's up against Goombas, Groovers, Pooh Buddies, and Piranha Plants in Nintendo's new Slack and Sandwich puzzle game called Yoshi. Match the creatures and wipe them out. Play alone or with a friend. But mix them and you won't stand a chance. It's challenging. It's overwhelming.
Hey, Yoshi!
It's Yoshi, the new puzzle game for Game Boy or NES. Now you're playing with power.
What would make the Atari 5200 Super System an even better system?
An adapter for 2600 games.
And now it's here.
So I can play Berserk and Phoenix?
All 2600 and 5200 games. It's the only system that plays everything made for Atari.
Like Kangaroo?
With the best graphics and gameplay.
Centipede?
With our brand new trackball controller.
A trackball, an adapter, plus all Atari games?
What more could you ask for?
Nothing.
It's not for nothing, but how about a $30 rebate and Pac-Man?
Super!
System from Atari.
Was away. Close. Arcade sensation. They face-to-face self. Ever back. Play Zaxxon on your ColecoVision, Atari VCS, or Intellivision video game system. Zaxxon, it'll blow you away.
Arthur?
Finding the best video game system is a tough game to win. Who plays the most games, the best-selling games? Intellivision 2. Add the new system changer and play all Atari 2600 games. The most games, the best-selling games, like Hubert, Enduro, Burger Time. Intellivision 2 has the most going for it. More games than Atari and Coleco. Over 430 games. Get Intellivision 2. It's got the most going for it.
It's Harry! I found the way to the gold. Pitfall by Activision. Quick to the Atari video and computer system. Here, show us.
First, climb down the underground passage.
Oh, yeah.
Leap over scorpions.
Swing crocodile. The gold.
Did I mention the target?
Pitfall, now available in St. Louis at St. Charles CV in St. Charles.
This is an arcade game. This is the new Atari Super System. Arcade, Atari Super System. You may like the Super System better. It has some of the best arcade and sports games. It even does something no arcade game can.
Telephone! It's Judy!
It lets you freeze the action.
Hello, Judy.
The new 5200 Super System.
If your dealer's sold out, keep trying. We're making them as fast as we can.
I've been hearing this other guy talk about his realistic home video football game. Well, I play real football, and I also play the new Atari Real Sports Football. And I love it, because I love real passing, real kicking, and especially sacking a quarterback all by myself. And who you going to listen to? Some guy who just talks football? Or a nice guy like me who plays it?
New Real Sports Football, one in a series, only from Atari.
Here's something that's going to make a lot of changes. A program called Atari Writer. It turns any Atari computer system into a word processor.
All men are created equal. Don't you think there's something a little out of date about that?
Just a little, yeah. Why don't you fix that? See, you can make corrections, move whole groups of words around, and print it out on your own stationery. Atari may make the typewriter obsolete.
What's a typewriter?
The Legend of Zelda continues. Defeat your enemies, save the kingdom.
Beware.
Some will help you, others will betray
I can
you.
restore life. I can get magic. I can.
I cannot help you.
Zelda!
Use your sword.
Find the crystals.
Rescue the princess.
Zelda!
Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, only from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
The last time Intellivision had a $50 rebate, I refused to do it. And now they're trying to persuade me to do another one. Well, perhaps I was a bit hasty. After all, Intellivision is a marvelous system, and $50 is a big rebate. So buy an Intellivision before November 28th and get $50 back from Mattel Electronics. And hurry. Can I go now?
Jeannie, hold on. Mom and Dad said I could play Yars Revenge. Revenge? Who's getting even with who? You'll see.
Yars Revenge is a video game cartridge you have to buy separately to play on the Atari video computer system. Your parents hook it up to the TV.
Now you're supposed to be Yar, fighting the bad Kotak. You got him, Jeannie. Can I stay up late? Good night, Steven.
This is the Atari video computer system. Yars Revenge and other video game cartridges are each sold separately.
Super Mario. One.
The Apple IIc and money.
People in high places are always asking me, Alan, where does the money go? If you wonder the same thing, I suggest an Apple IIc and Apple modem. Then you can call up your bank and see how much money you have. You can even pay off your bills automatically. If you have any money left over, congratulations. You're doing better than the government is.
The Apple IIc. There's no telling how far it can take you.
Introducing the Collision Roller Controller. With it, your vision expands. Now, speed all over the screen, fire up or down. It comes with Slither as a bonus. But the excitement doesn't stop there. It makes arcade games like Pepper even peppier. Spaceships travel at the speed of light, and apes go ape. Expand your vision with the Roller Controller. Because your vision is our vision. ColecoVision.
From Atari. Made especially for systems from Atari. The video game that lets you help E.T. get home. Just in time for Christmas. Happy holidays from Atari.
Nebula. They're wild about it on Tyrannus. Even on Modus, they eat it up. It's Moon Patrol, the new video game cartridge from Atari. Console sold separately and hooked up by an adult. You can bounce over moon craters.
Watch it, man. He's gonna get you.
You can zap flying saucers, but careful.
This is more fun than a barrel of Earthlings.
Moon Patrol, the Atari video game cartridge. Versions available for all Atari systems. Console sold separately.
You are playing with power.
Punch-Out by Nintendo. 11 world-class contenders. Take them down with your controller, beat them all, and you've got a shot at Tyson's title.
Power.
But for that, you've got to beat Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
say, old chap, would you take this lying down?
Prepare telephone.
This is not just a TV show, this is an experience. It's Starcade, a game show like no other. Be there.
This kid just got a video game for Christmas. He can look forward to years of fun trying to reach 18 million. This kid just got a Commodore VIC-20 home computer. He can look forward to learning basic computer language, doing his own programs, playing some games along the way, and maybe even inventing his own games. Oh, a final argument for the VIC-20. Someday, both kids will be looking for a job.
Grandpa, you want to play Pac-Man?
Pac-Man? Horsey.
I'll show you, Grandpa.
Pac-Man is a video game cartridge you have to buy separately to play on the Atari video computer system. Your parents hook it up to the TV.
Those are supposed to be the ghosts after Pac-Man. Watch out, Grandpa. Stick with me. You'll get the hang of it.
This is the Atari video computer system. Pac-Man and other video game cartridges are each sold separately.
Morgen is onze zoon jarig. Weet je wat hij krijgt? Een Atari spelcomputer. Fantastisch. Even aansluiten op de tv, spelcassette kiezen en spelen maar. Heb ik.
Die volgende is voor mij. Die is voor mij.
Ja, daar komt ie.
Die ben ik 4-5, ja.
Ga slapen. Je bent morgen pas jarig.
Atari spelcomputers. Ook leuk voor de kinderen. Ruim 50 spelcassettes met meer dan 2000 spelvariaties.
Well, you dig your Atari, but you're craving for new action. You want new excitement and you want satisfaction. Well, you're gonna feel better when you hear the news. And Network is the cure for the video blues. Yeah. And Network is the cure for the video blues.
Missile Command, Space Invaders, Yard Revenge, Defender og den populære Pac-Man. Alt dette kan du kun spille med Atari TV-computer. Fås hos radioforhandleren.
Galaxy to Earth. Galaxy to Earth. Star Raiders and Berserk have landed. Protect yourself at all costs. If the Star Raiders don't get you, the Berserk robots will.
Atari video game owners win again with 2 new home video games, Star Raiders and Berserk, joining Pac-Man, Yar's Revenge, Haunted House, Defender, and save up to $10 on 17 other hits made only for systems from Atari.
Galaxy to Earth. Contact this Atari base station for help.
Six great issues plus 6 free strategy guides on a hot new game. That's twice the power for still $15. Wow, call now.
Sega. Hot hits today, hot hits on the way. Plug into today's hottest arcade hits like Afterburner and Alien Syndrome, with even more red-hot arcade hits on the way, like Shinobi, Thunderblade, and 2-player Double Dragon. The fun keeps coming at you, only from Sega. Hot hits today, hot hits on the way.
They buy the home computer from Texas Instruments and get a $100 rebate. That's a powerful computer. The one with all the memory, right? And the tons of software? $100 rebate? Right. Details at the store and get $100, right? Okay, I'll tell them. $100.
Get a $100 rebate on the home computer from Texas Instruments.
This is $100 for the people, right? Now, you're not fooling.
Don Mallard, captain of the U.S. video game team.
When I'm not going for high scores in the arcades, I'm home playing games on my Atari 7800. As an expert, I like the 7800 because there are great arcade hits like Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong Jr., adventure games like Impossible Mission, sports games like Hat Trick and Real Sports Baseball, action games like Desert Falcon and Karateka, and the 7800 plays all the 2600 games. As a consumer, I like the 7800 because most games cost under $20.
The Atari 7800, the choice of the experts.
Oh, Pac-Man, I'm beat. And I'm hungry.
Thank goodness for Pac-Man pasta from Chef Boyardee.
Pac-Man pasta?
Little spaghetti shaped like us.
Delicious.
And because Chef Boyardee's packed with goodness, it's great for when we have to eat and run.
Pac-Man pasta from Chef Boyardee. With meatballs? Without meatballs? Or chicken flavor?
Thank goodness for Pac-Man pasta. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
Activision presents Mega Mania, a new video game for your Atari video computer system. 1, 2, 3, 4, Mega! Mega Mania! Mega Mania! It's gonna drive you insane. You got to sit and decide, you got to run to stay alive. Mega credit, the day you get it. I'm never gonna let you alone. Mega Mania is a video nightmare because it's impossible to stop. Designed by Steve Cartwright. Mega Mania! For Activision.
Donkey Kong, and now I'll get you too, Junior. I'm Donkey Kong Jr., and that's my papa. I'm trying to save him, and boy, do I need your help.
Nintendo's Donkey Kong Jr., the arcade game, is now the Super Home video game.
Save your papa, huh? Save yourself first. He's chasing me with snapping jaws, and I could fall.
Help Donkey Kong Jr. save his papa on your ColecoVision, Atari 2600 VCS, or Intellivision video game system.
Game players everywhere, please help me save my papa.
I see by your job application, you've scored 6 million on the video game Munchman.
Yeah?
And I see you shot down 2 billion aliens from the planet Mongo.
Yeah.
You are good at computer games. So what do you know about computers?
If you're going to spend your time playing video games, why not play them in something that can also teach you about computing? Get a Commodore VIC-20. It's tough to grow up in a computer age without learning about computers.
Is a Malibu Grand Prix Entertainment Center, packed wall to wall with the newest, most exciting games anywhere.
They got them all! I really could get into this.
And at every Malibu, you can get behind the wheel of a Formula race car and race against the clock. Malibu Grand Prix, day or night, for the thrill of it, the games in it, the fun of it. Malibu.
In Denver, off I-25 at 58th Avenue.
Det här är Miss Pac-Man tv-spelet från Atari. Här käkar Miss Pac-Man videokex för glatta. Ni vet vad, upp! De måste fly från spöket som kommer där. Hon jagar upp mot energipillet i vänstra hörnet. Om hon hinner så kan hon jaga spökena istället. Ja, hon gör det! Nu blir spökena blå. Där tar hon 200 poäng. Hon tar 400 poäng. Och nu fortsätter hon ner mot äpplet. Åh, vilken fin! Hon fixar och trixar. Vilken spänning det blir. Och där slukar hon energipillet och ett spöke. Och 200 poäng till. Kastar sig mot äpplet. Ja, hon fick det också! Det är drag i Atari. Atari, hemdatorer och tv-spel.
Tetris. Can you even touch size? Square, rectangle, trapezoid, tetrazoid.
Nintendo introduces Tetris.
Put a piece here, put a piece there. Use your thumbs, use your eyes. Find yourself Tetrasize.
Now you're playing with power.
Here are some of the arcade games coming for the Atari 5200 Super System. Cartridges only the Atari Super System will play. And the Super System versions are the best versions of the great arcade hits you can play at home. The Atari 5200 Super Games. You can't play them anywhere else. Only on the Atari 5200 Super System.
And now the best new rock performer of the year is...
Stevie Palmer. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, did it get over here? Is that your next door neighbor? What a surprise. I'd like to thank my agent, my arranger, and Sheena, the girl next door.
The Amiga Computer. Professional video production at amateur prices.
Stevie? You rodent.
Amiga from Commodore, the computer for the creative mind.
At Showbiz Pizza Place, you can turn a $10 bill into a whole lot of fun and food for your family with the Super Supper Super.
Acorn has set the standard for educational computing, supplying virtually every school in Britain. Now it introduces the next generation of educational computers, the BBC A3000. BBC computers are now regarded as an indispensable resource in schools, covering all subjects in the national curriculum. Our children need powerful tools to face the challenge of the future, and the BBC A3000 will be playing a key role in their education. Give your children a head start by having a BBC.
Xbox. Dino Crisis 3. Xbox.
Takedown!
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
DJ Professor K here, the last street voice in the city, baby. Here's a long-distance dedication from the kids on the street. Dear Security Goon Squad, we want to thank you for being you. Slow, weak, clueless. We are free, man. Keeping the soul of the city alive. You can't stop us.
Yeah!
Hugs and kisses, baby.
Jet Set Radio Future. Tune into the new revolution.
Ready T for Teen. New and only on Xbox.
You can take out an army. Can break out of hell.
The Chronicles of Britain. Escape from Butcher Bay. Rated M for mature. Buy it on Xbox today.
Xbox。
よっしゃ、吸い込め。で、ぶつける。ドカーン。いやよーん。何してんねん。あなた時間を大切にしてますか？巻き戻しです。はい、早送り。そしてスロー。レッツプレイブリンクス・ザ・タイムスリーパー。あかん、やられた。
Xbox。 Ninja Gaiden。
Xbox。
Go outside. Get some air. Watch a sunset. Boy, does that get old fast.
Rated mature。駆け抜ける爽快感、走り出す高性能、ハイスピードチェイスアクション、村雲。
アレックス、俺を導いてくれ。
主人公とシンクロするアクションアドベンチャー。
It's the Fun Box with new games and platinum hits! Sonic Riders! Star Wars Battlefront 2!
Need for Speed Underground 2! Can we have some now, Mummy?
You'll ruin your dinner.
Rated E to T。
大空を制するのは誰だ？クリムゾンスカイ。
Xbox。
Top spin, rated everyone. Xbox, it's good to play the
We haven't been introduced. I'm the Slayer, and you're history. You never should have walked into my playground.
Rated T for T.
Threats move around, my man, but it's the threats you can't see but know are out there. The split second of hesitation they can cause before giving your orders. When an extra second may be all that determines whether your men live to see another day. It's different when it's your duty to put men in the line of fire and to keep them out of it. Full Spectrum Warrior, play it on Xbox Live, rated M for mature. Xbox.
せーの。いきますよ。はい。
Gomen Asobase! Dead or Alive! Extreme Beach Volleyball!
Xbox.
Come get some! Where you going? On edge. I see you! Surprise! Who's your daddy? You didn't do that! Oh, come on! Unreal Championship, rated M for mature. Go online with Xbox Live and take on the world.
Rated T. This
winter, rise the winds to vengeance. The Enter Dragoon Orta. With graceful fury, there's no power greater than X.
Citizens of the world, we are in deep doo-doo. Aliens. There's a lot of them, and they're meanies. As peace-loving humans, we must take up arms. And by arms, I mean guns. United, we will form a giant can opener. And we will open a giant can of whoop-ass.
Halo. Combat Evolved.
In Crash Twinsanity, a strange twist of fate has forced Crash and the evil Dr. Cortex to team up.
And there are some sweet moves in this game like Roller Brawl.
Allow us to demonstrate.
Take control of an orange daredevil and evil genius using bone-crushing team moves. Just because they're working together doesn't mean they gotta like it.
Something went wrong.
Crash Twinsanity, rated E for everyone.
I thought we were ready. The chopper came in hard and fast.
On the way.
The target was within our sights. But then, it came from nowhere. Louis and Dieter took out the targets. And Eddie, we owe you one, buddy. Eddie.
Rainbow 6-3. Their lives in your hands. It's good to play together.
Get into the game with Project Gotham Racing 2 for Xbox, available November 20th at Target. This game is rated E for everyone. Buy an Xbox now and get Clone Wars and Tetris free, plus an online trial of Xbox Live. These games are rated T for teen and E for everyone.
Grant City, hardest place on Earth. And lately, I've been on its bad side. And it's only gonna get worse. At some point, a man's gotta stand for something. Guess I'll stand for myself. Dead to Rights, rated M for mature.
Play Hulk Hogan's main event, and I'll teach you 50 bone-crushing moves, stunts, and takedowns. I won't stop until I transform you into the world's heavyweight champion.
We have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen! Dinner's ready!
Get off the couch and rule the ring, brother. Hulk Hogan's main event on Kinect for Xbox 360, rated T for teen.
You know how to catch a ball with no eyes and stubby hands. You catch it with your heart.
Preview the next generation of Madden NFL, first hour of the NFL Draft.
Rated M for mature.
He shot this!
Di heni orbidi galaan veriasi Rhaid o blaen ranwn Yw'nagwy bodau'n bigodwni
Xbox 360 Elite. Now, $100 off.
Rated E for everyone.
Hey, I'm Jeff Gordon, driving the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet, and I'm going to be your mentor in your NASCAR experience.
It's going to give the average fan a better idea of what racing's all about.
I think it's a lot easier to get into and get involved with it. They made it a lot better as far as user-friendly.
You can basically play this game without having to navigate through menus, utilizing Jeff Gordon as your guide.
I feel like I have something to give back, and now I get to give back to millions of guys and girls that are out there that are going to play this game.
It's truly a game that is easy to get into and very difficult to master.
Let's go over to the paint booth and get you set up with a new Sprint Cup ride.
The detail of the setups, the paint shop, the graphics, the shop atmosphere, the chase format.
The emotion and the authenticity of the actual sport is what you find in our games.
You've got car up high, car down low. You're heading to the turn. Who's going to back off? That's what we talk about when you're talking about the emotion on there.
I think we really hit a home run on that this year as far as getting people into the game in a way that can be fun right out of the box.